Firefighting was a mostly male-dominated field, but more and more women are joining the ranks, and they're learning from each other. The Johnston-Grimes Metropolitan Fire Department has just one woman on staff. She recently went to San Diego to the Women in Fire Conference. It's a chance to learn about her craft from a woman's perspective. So here to tell us more about it is firefighter medic Samantha Reisinger. Thank you for being with us this afternoon.
Of course.
You were telling me a little bit about your backstory. I was asking, hey, do you come from a long line of firefighters? You said not a long line, but there is some in the family tree.
Yeah, so my grandfather was a firefighter in Ames. Growing up, the only things I knew were academics, sports, friends and family. So I went to DMAC and asked, around what I should be doing, and they showed me the DMAC Fire Science program. So I joined that and went to school there, absolutely loved it, and then that's when I decided that firefighting was going to be the career choice.
Any hesitation, or did you think, can I do this? When you're the only woman in the fire department right now where you work, was there any hesitation?
Well, of course, being a woman in a mostly male-dominated field, it has its challenges, but there's many other ways to do something, and it's just a ton of fun, and you learn from other women all over, and there's a lot of women in the metro that help with that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, to that end, that kind of segues into this conference that you went to in the fall. You said September. Hard to believe we're already talking about November now. So it's still a recent conference that you went to. You weren't alone in the delegation from the metro.
Yeah, 4 other girls from Des Moines went, and so we were able to meet up, and I was able to hang out with them, and we just took classes together, and we had a ton of fun.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the classes, obviously the camaraderie as well, but the classes, what sort of things are you learning, and how is it different from that woman's perspective?
Yeah, so a few of the days are hot classes, so you get to do a lot of hands-on training, and then a few of the days are classroom classes. A few of the stuff I did was ladders, ventilation, so I worked with saws, and then we did a search and rescue class. And so there was a few things that I had learned differently. There's a lot of good training at Johnston,
sure.
But there were some differences, and it was nice to be able to learn those differences and then tweak it to how it works best for me, and then bring it back.
Yeah,
and show
what would
other
those differences be? Would that be something that it's easy to explain, just how you were learned and how you were taught, and then what you're learning now?
Yeah, so a man and a woman are built a little bit differently, and so sometimes they're able to just heave stuff up, and we just have to do it a little bit different. We're better in our legs and stuff, and so even just a ladder, for example, there was just a little bit different technique, and I'm able to throw ladders a lot easier now.
Okay, yeah, so we were saying just kind of the basics or things that you can learn on the job, but then you go to a conference, you come back, and a lot of times you're inspired and you want to share with everyone what you learned. Did you feel that as well?
Oh, absolutely. I know a lot of women here in the metro, and so we're able to talk and show each other what we've learned, and then just kind of bring it all together.
So what would you tell women watching, considering, going through that DMAC training just like you did too? How do you get more people, more women in your field?
I think it's just as simple as, if you want to do it, you totally can. You just have to put the work in for it. You just have to prepare for it and learn like everybody else.
Yeah, right. Learn on the job. You're one, but not the last in your department.
Absolutely. Looking for more.
All right. Yeah, it's one of those things that they can, I assume, reach out to you, other women that they see on the job.
Yep.
All right, Samantha, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for
sharing
having
a little
me.
bit about what you're doing, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
We will be right back with more.